Hi, I'm Matt Goodson from Matt Goodson Bridle Horses. Today we got just a little clip for you about stopping, another piece of the stopping puzzle. I didn't realize maybe how important it is. It's about getting a horse to kind of hook up on your body. You hear a lot of people say, and we've talked about it on some of our tip clips, about you can stop them off your hands, your voice, and your body. Something that's always hurt me is, like in my herd work, is I don't think I ever had them hooked up off my legs enough. So, or my body, you could say. It's all tied together. And I'm going to kind of show you something that I stumbled on here a little while back that's pretty slick. I rode with quite a few different top guys in the reining cow horse business, and everyone does something different. And one thing I appreciate about most of them is they'll tell you this is my program, and this is kind of what works for me and my horses. And so hopefully this will kind of help you. If it doesn't, throw it away and don't worry about it. But we got privileged this summer to go to a Nick Dowers clinic, and he said something that really stuck with me, was that if you had 4 or 5 different ways to do one thing, chances are you could find something that worked for your horse or worked for your program. And I thought that was pretty slick. I'd never heard anybody quite say it like that. So anyways, I'm going to show you something that works for my program, and hopefully it'll work for yours. But it's about getting them to hook up off your body and how to hook them up. I'll turn sideways so you can kind of see. A lot of times when you watch somebody run down and stop, they'll throw their feet way forward like that. And you can see that button's on this mare. If I go like that, she backs up. And make a sliding stop is as simple as when you say whoa, or you put your feet out, or whatever it is, that horse backs up. I think it's really that simple. It's no more complicated than that. And it backs up by meaning draw. They hit the bottom of that stop and step back, or draw a step. Chances are they probably made some kind of an attempt to stop. But what's hurt me, like when you're working quick, say on a cow, is you don't got time to throw your feet way up here to get stopped. Or at least I don't. I'm too slow. Maybe it's because I'm too slow reading the cow. I don't know. But what I found is that if I fine-tune that button, then I get what I'm looking for. So what I mean by is if I walk forward and I just drop my feet out a little bit, that horse should come back. And you didn't see me have to go with my feet way up front, right? That's an obvious big cue. I'm just talking about fine-tuning that so that it's a smaller cue, and when I come across the pin and pull those feet, she backs up. That's not a huge move. You can't even see it on camera, but if I just pull them like that, I can fine-tune that. Now, here's what's going to happen. If you pull them feet and you're going across here, and obviously the mare knows how to do it, but if you pull them feet and they don't back up, like here I pulled them and she's still creeping forward, I'd take a hold real light with my hands. I'd put my feet back into her until she backs up. Okay? And then I should have her hooked up. Now a lot of times they may jump in the air or throw their head or swish their tail real hard, and I think all that comes from them not moving their feet. The simple answer to this deal is when you get to the feet, you're going to get to that horse's brain. Pull your legs, I want her backing up. Real simple. I don't want to have to throw them, okay? Make that maneuver small. So when you start this on your horse, chances are they're not going to be hitting that right away. They're going to not really understand what you mean. So come across, take a hold with your hands, your feet are out, take a hold with your hands, and then put your feet back into them until they back up and release. The idea being, some guys will kick them to get them back, and it works sometimes. You also see some of them horses, when they're doing that, they'll actually vapor lock, where they've kicked them too hard and that horse gets scared. So they'll run down there in the finals or whatever and hit a stop, and that horse will back up and just panic and keep backing up, or lay down, or there's some different stuff that they'll do. So a guy's got to be careful, or gal's got to be careful that you're not trying to scare them. The other thing is, when you're kicking them, to me, maybe it's my timing, I don't know what it is, but they don't seem to figure out how to get away. It just usually makes them bow up and get really mad at my feet. So by holding my feet, once I release my feet, they miss it. I put my feet back into them and hold on to the reins. That to me seems to make more sense to my horses. And once their feet come backwards, then I release my legs. It's really sounds a little bit complicated, but it's really pretty simple. So hopefully it makes sense to you, and tinker with it, try it on your horse, and hope it works. Like I say, if it don't, throw it away and we'll try something different. But thanks for watching.